the low-class soldier accomplish so easily what I have struggled my whole life to achieve. But no matter how strong I became, your powers still exceeded mine. At first I thought it was your loved ones, that it was your instinct to protect them that spurred you on and pushed you beyond your limits. But then I found myself with a family of my own. My power didn't increase at all. I used to fight for the sheer pleasure, for the thrill of the hunt. Oh, I had the strength unmeasurable. I spared no one. And yet, you showed mercy to everyone, even your fiercest enemies, even me. Yet you never fought to kill or for revenge, only to test your limits and to push yourself beyond them, to become the strongest you could possibly be. Kakarot's success was like a demon in my head. How could he be a Super Saiyan when I, the Prince of all Saiyans, could not? The intensity of my training was maddening. At 450 times normal gravity, a basic training game became a desperate struggle for survival. Even the simplest moves required every ounce of willpower I had. I wasn't sure how long I could sustain the effort without breaking in two. It seemed like the only thing holding my body together was my one desire: to be better than Kakarot. At times I thought I was losing my mind. Why couldn't I obtain what Kakarot had obtained? It didn't make sense. It was infuriating, and it was my fury that kept me alive. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Kakarot. I didn't care about being a Super Saiyan. I didn't care if I lived. I didn't care about anything. And then it happened.
Spending an entire year in the hyperbolic time chamber was the most difficult task I've ever had to face. The gravity was so intense I could barely walk, the air was so thick I could hardly breathe, and the temperature fluctuated wildly, sometimes freezing cold, and others raging hot. Every day presented its own hardship, a new obstacle to be met and overcome. Of course, some days were harder than others. And just when I'd given up all hope, when I was sure that I wouldn't last another moment in that awful place, I saw him. He stood at the heart of that raging inferno enshrouded by the flames. Thousands of fiery tongues licking at his body, threatening to swallow him into the furious blaze completely. No! No! In that instant, all of my fears and all of my pain dropped away. I knew only that I had to be strong. I had to step through that wall of flame. I had to do it for him. Father!
Not him, too!